Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. We've got a lot of people of the tube. Hope that's everything grand as well in your world. Hello there! Today I have an amplifier to show you, and it is this. This is my friend Tom's Hughes and Kettner Statesman. This is a 50 watt valve amplifier. It's two EL34s and three ECC 83s in the preamp section. So EL34s in the power section. Yeah. So what is it? Two channel amplifier. You've got a shared reverb and presence. I'll give you a close up of the panel in a sec. I've got a boost. I don't have the foot switches, but you can get a foot switch where you can control all this lot. Matching 412 cab. I forget what the speakers are, but I will put it in the description below down there. Hello information that I forget because I'm stupid. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to show you the clean channel, the dirty channel with Mr. Oswald, and my lemon drop, which is just down there. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you the front panel of the Hughes & Kettner Statesman dual EL34 50 watt valve amplifier. I should be a salesman, but I'm not.
Okay, so let's start on the clean channel. I do apologise for the glare, by the way. It's an extremely shiny panel. I'm having a really hard time not kind of blasting the camera with like extreme brightness, so it is extremely shiny. So clean channel is bass, middle, treble and volume. It's a very loud amplifier, so the volume will be on about 2 for the whole thing. You got this other button here called Twang, which is basically like a bright kind of switch, I'd say. There the settings, so I've got mid at half, bass just back, and treble is just a little bit lower than bass. Coming all over here, you have your, select buttons for your channel, so that's clean, that's drive. And you got a boost setting, which just kind of like gives you a volume boost. There's a dial on the back to control that. This is the drive channel. I've got gain all the way up. Master is about 10 o'clock. No treble, usual Dave thing here going on. A little bit of mid just to brighten up because it's too dark with my usual thing of no EQ, no bass. I've got presence off as well, and I've got reverb at half. But I will show you the reverb at a quarter, half, and then full whack. It's quite a nice reverb. And there's your standby on and off things. I don't know if you'll be able to see it around the back. Let's go around the back. It's a bit dark, I do apologise. But yeah, this is kind of like, you can assign reverb to either clean or drive or in the middle. So it's kind of like a shared reverb. You can have more on the clean channel, or all of it on the clean channel, or all of it on the drive channel, or all of it on whatever. I've got it just kind of shared over. You got your effects loop here. You got your boost level there, so I've got it at half just to kind of like show you that. Foot switch in and outs, speaker in and outs. There's the valves glowing. I know it's a bit dark, but it kind of looks a bit creepy in there. It's like some kind of Terminator. Anyway, coming back round the front. So yeah, the Hughes & Kettner Statesman dual EL34 50 watt head. Let me show you some clean tones and distortion tones with the Oswald Strat, and I'll do it with the lemon drop. And I might do it with my Telecaster as well later on. But yeah, anyway, let's get on with it.
Okay, so let's start with the clean channel on the Statesman. I really should be in a suit. Feels wrong, but anyway. Start with a bridge pickup on the Oswald Stratocaster. This has got a reverb at halfway, and I say you've seen the EQ on the clean channel, and I say it's a very kind of loudish amplifier, but it's kind of, you can get it nice and quiet for home use, which is really nice, kind of like, to have a big amp like this that you can actually use in your house without people wanting to kill you. Anyway, clean channel on the Statesman. Very sparkly clean sound. So this is middle pickup now. You kind of get that. clear, clean funk sound. It's so clean, so clear. Okay, so neck pickup now. So the neck pickup reminds me of the neck pickup sound through this. Sounds like Jeff Buckley to me. It's got that kind of sound. Did I attempt to play Jeff Buckley? The reverb is just extremely big when it's on full whack. Really, no, you can do those Jeff Buckley things. It's a gorgeous reverb, absolutely gorgeous reverb. This is it kind of 3/4. You heard it at half at the beginning, kind of soul, and then this is a quarter, even more soul. I mean, that is literally kind of like almost unheard. So I'm going to leave it at half of the whole vid. Anyway, so that's a clean sound, and to me, I don't know, I mean, tell me what you think it sounds like, because to me it sounds like a Fender, and it's a strange, that's a strange EL34 sound to me. It doesn't seem to have any of that mid-range kind of poke that I know EL34s to have. It sounds more kind of 6L6 Fender-y to me. It sounds a bit more like a... It has that kind of Fender-y sparkly thing on the clean channel. So let me show you the Twang, which is basically like a boost, treble boost. It kind of just makes things, it's a bright switch basically. That's out, this is with. Just a little bit smidgen brighter. Out, this is in. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it just makes it a little sharper edged. I'm not a big fan of it, so that's as much as I'm going to do with the Twang. We'll see what it sounds like there on the Telecaster. So yeah, so that's the clean channel. So let's switch over to the drive channel now and check out some drive sounds on the Statesman. Okay, so switched over to the drive channel. You say you saw the EQ. The drive channel is the way I've got it set up. The drive channel is a lot quieter than the clean channel, so the master is a little bit louder. I do feel this amp will benefit from having an overall master volume, but then I think about every amp. I love to be able to crank channel volumes, as you know, you can probably tell by the CL120 and the MG. I always have channel volumes maxed out, and I use the master to kind of like regulate volume, if you will. I really reckon this amp would benefit from an overall master volume. You'd be able to get more out of the drive channel as well. Anyway, this is the drive channel sound, bridge pickup, sounds 60 cycle hum, I love it. It does sound nice, you know. Not a super high gain amp at all, but that might change. I'll get probably more out of it with the Les Paul, but it's not a higher gain amplifier. It's more of a kind of you know, in the vein of like a Marshall kind of plexi kind of thing. It's got hot rodded maybe. It's got that kind of. Cleans up nicely as well. But yeah, again though, the drive channel even sounds a bit Fendery to me. It's kind of I can't think of what I'd relate it to, but it's not. It's got this kind of sharp edge to it, which I can't place, but it's definitely not kind of an EL. It's not a sound I would associate with EL34s. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But yeah, really nice sound. It's not a sound I would go for personally. It's just not dark enough. But you know, I'm sure people out there would love that sound, and it is a great sound. It's usable. Nice. So yeah, let me switch over to the Les Paul now and show you with humbuckers, clean and dirty. Oh, I didn't show you the boost. So on the back you can set how much kind of boost you want. I've got it set kind of just halfway. So this is, well, I'll just kind of chug a string and I'll just click it in. Look at the stupid stance I'm in. Yeah, I don't really mind really, yeah, you know what I mean. You kind of hear is like a gain boost and a volume jump as well. So it's a really kind of usable boost, really cool. So, let me switch over to the lemon drop now and show you clean and dirty with the lemon drop. Okay, so the volume jumped quite drastically on the switching over to humbuckers, so I've had to turn the master volume on the clean channel down to about 8 o'clock. Yeah, definitely, yeah, about 8 o'clock, so yeah, well, hopefully you can kind of see. I know the panel's extremely shiny, I do apologise. Anyway, yeah, this is the clean channel. Response like a Fender thing. Anyway, so that's the clean channel bridge and neck pickup. So out of phase. I forgot I wasn't drop D. Weird. This is weird, that's rubbish. Anyway, switching over to a dirty channel now on the Statesman. Okay, so easy tiger. Okay, so I've had to lower the volume again on the dirty channel, just a smidgen, just gets a little bit loud with the humbuckers. So yeah, this is the bridge humbucker. Big, massive neck pickup now. monster. But again, I don't know, I'm going to stop talking about the EL34 thing, because I'm just getting a bit carried away with that. But yeah, it's a very bright sound amplifier, and to my ear, it doesn't fit me. This amp doesn't fit me. But you know, I'm sure people out there will love this amplifier. And I've been wanting to demo it for quite a while because it is a cool sound. If I was kind of like in a studio and there was you know, this and say like the Orange, the CL120, these two amps like recorded together, like, you know, double tracked together, I think would sound really cool. Because this one's really kind of bright and kind of, it's got this kind of shrill. Not shrill, that's the wrong word, but it's kind of got this kind of gnarl to it that the CL120 doesn't have. The CL120 is a bit more smooth, and I reckon the combination of the two would be really cool. So yeah, okie dokie, so, turn that on to standby. The Hughes and Kettner Statesman. I'm gonna grab my Telecaster in a minute and do a little bit of a blues on a Telecaster, so you get to hear it with all three guitars, a Strat, a Les Paul, and a Telecaster. And I'm just gonna do a little blues for, you know, kind of an outro. But opinions on this amplifier. This is a really cool amp. It's got it's got a great kind of sound to it. It's very kind of bright, sparkly, Fendery kind of sound. It's very kind of modern, if you will. That's kind of like, you know, kind of what I would kind of word it as. It's got that kind of real high mids kind of sound, which for me I don't like. I'm not a fan of high mids. I like that kind of darkest, kind of really smooth, almost like kind of Johnson violin-y kind of sound. I prefer that over something that's got a bit more kind of spiky edges like this, which has got a lot of cut. I'm not a big fan of the frequency where this amplifier lives. It's a lot like Fender amplifiers and the Lab series upstairs. They live in a frequency range that is not pleasing to my ears. But that's only my opinion. These amps are great, and I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who love these things, and they're definitely worth a try by anybody. They really are, because you never know. You might plug into it thinking, well, maybe not, and then you plug into it and go, actually, that is amazing. So, you know, but for my honest opinion, the frequency range this amplifier lives at is not pleasing to my ear. It doesn't, what's the word? It doesn't kind of get going, so to say, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm not trying to be negative about the amplifier. It's just, it's a great amplifier. It sounds great. It's just not my bag, man. But anyway, I'm going to grab my Telecaster. But you can hear it sounds awesome. It sounds absolutely awesome. But I'm going to grab a Telecaster and I'll plug into the drive channel probably, crank the reverb, and let's do some blues. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video on the Statesman. EL34 50 watt amplifier, matching 412, super cool amplifier. Yeah, let's do some blues, man. And if I don't say goodbye then, I'll say goodbye now. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening. Goodbye now.